Good evening, everyone. Hello, Hermes. That's what my endearing nickname is for us. Um, all our, crew here. Hopefully, as the channel grows, we'll just come up with some great nicknames. Much love out there to the Virgs. I wanted to do a Virgo reading tonight. Also, I have this the table covered. I wanted to get your opinions, so definitely leave me comments and stuff because I will be getting out my GoPro and I'll be doing different angles and that kind of thing. But just to let you know too, I love Cocapelli, and I have Cocapellis all over the place. So that's what the design on the table is, if you're wondering, but you're going to be seeing it at a different angle. So let me know. Also, we are getting ready to actually have a huge snowstorm where I am on the East Coast of USA. Much love out there to everyone. All signs, of course, but tonight it's Virgo. In fact, I'll definitely be doing twin flame collective reads, which is, all signs. But I'll be doing Virgo. And I wanted to know what is in our energy tonight. It seems like the last, I don't know, 8 or so months, it's definitely been hard on us Virgos. I actually think in this storyline with the collective, there's been a Virgo in the energy, and we've all Virgos have had to suffer. But anyway, love and light to everyone. If you do hear wind chimes, we are having a windy night here, and I have wind chimes on both ends of my house, so that's what you're hearing. So let's get into the read. My crystal here, I wanted to show real quick up close. Oh, that means y'all are looking at my hands. They're just old and ratty tat, you know. I think tonight I'm just going to use the Ovilus. When I get the GoPro on, I have a great phone app I've used on so many of my ghost investigations and adventures. And it's a really good app, so I may use that one night. And with my last video, 2 words when I picked up the Ovilus to turn it off, it said witch and 80s. So I'll be curious to see. And with the wind blowing here with weather, the energy is stirred up. So it's, I don't know, I think this is kind of cool. Plus, I also felt great with, I watched a couple of readers after I did my last video with the collective and what I was picking up on. And I'm trying to not make real long videos, but, I'm going to get into it a little too. But they had come up and said the same thing, and it just made me feel good. So now I turned the Ovilus on.
Line, age.
Wow. Oh, and you know what? It says, all right. Let's see what. I am looking for, I put my glasses down and forgot where they were. But just to show, garden. Now it says garden, power, and age, but before it was saying rose. So these are words that we might want to even keep in the back of our minds. Again, all of my equipment you'll see words. We're not guessing. We're seeing the words of what's in the energy. There is up close. All right, Virgs, come on now. Let's see what's in the energy. I have this deck that I love. So I thought we'll start with these Oracle. Also, when I think the Ovilus works better when I like pick it up and move it around. Sometimes when it sits. Move that back a little bit. May have to use a card as a card holder. Here, let me use that as a card holder. I love this deck. It's stuff that we need to listen to and absorb. So I will be using it. Love the outside of it as well. So, Spirit. Also, I have not been addressing, and I should, but always love to you, Spirit, and my angels, archangels, my ancestors and elders, guardian angels, love unconditionally to you. Thank you. Help us see, give us some messages of what Virgos need to know. What wisdom can we pass along? And I always thank you guys. Thank you so much for your protection, and I just always say so much gratitude. I'm just going to pick one. Let's just pick one. Oh. Well, I can say that this one applies to me. Let's see how. It's called Slow Down. I'm trying to see. Okay. To avoid burnout, don't do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. And at first I was like, what is that, a coffin? But it looks like it's an incense burner. And that's a stick burning with this smoke. And since this was our first card, let's put this in the tiki holder. If anybody wants to see it. No, you can't really see it. Well, yeah, you sort of can. Okay. Point was for y'all to see it and not look at my hands that are ugly. Okay. And then let's see what. Now, remember that everything that, it's not going to apply to everybody. It doesn't, and it's not. But take, the parts that do. And hopefully, and by the way, you guys, I have more about me on my About section on this channel. And definitely, come hang out. I have another channel I've had for a while. Come hang out, though, on Thursday nights. I do a game night. And so it's like adult coloring book time, It's like just come chill out, have some laughs. So, love to have you. And share and tell your friends. about us here. Happy Hermit. Happy Healing Hermit. We're trying to always be healing everyone if we can. Okay, I'm just going to grab another one. So the next one, wait, let's see if you... Yeah. She is ready for war, for battle. It's find your purpose. Okay. Trying to get a angle. I just don't know if y'all can see it. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, wow. Wow. That gave me goosebumps. When because, I've always sort of felt like I was a misfit in society. Oh, and by the way, again, on the words, it's like as I've gotten older and everything, I'm realizing that there are words for, or terms or whatever, but I have always been so intuitive. Like I can look at people. I can look at people and their expressions on their face, and I know what's going on with them. Okay. Anyway, just wanted to say. But it's like, yeah, everything is just so elevated now more. It's weird. Oh, and also, I will try not to cuss, but sometimes I might. But I'm really going to just be myself on here because that's what I want it to be. I forgot to open this read with my symbols because when I close the reads, I have some charms, and I love the whole charm thing. So we'll pick out 2 or 3 charms after each reading. But anyway, the card says it is find your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you're here to help create a better one. Oh. Okay, didn't expect to get all kind of choked up. Your tender heart is a treasure. Okay? Virgos, we are amazing. We really are. All right, let's get one more. Wow. Wasn't expecting to get choked up there. Let's see if the Ovilus has anything. Okay. No. Also, the wind calmed down. Okay. And then the last card. I'll do another little quick shuffle here. Pick one. Let's see. Okay. Tap into your spiritual power. And the card reads, let me put that there. A duh. That's, y'all can see that pretty good. Tear going down. Yeah. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. Hopefully, these are 3 powerful cards that will hit me. And hopefully they make, okay, they make you, you know, think about things here and there. Okay, and let me get, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, good. It's out of the camera way. I meant to open our session. And you know what? It's okay. It's a little later. But, you know, let us find out how our Virgos are doing tonight. Energies, Sunday. It's Sunday evening on the 2nd day of 2022. It does feel good to, you know, just take a big old deep breath and breathe in and breathe out. I did get my bowl. I love it. My Tibetan bowl. And I think I'll use that on my next read. So let us, let's see. I wanted to use, get this deck. Find out what's the scoop. What's going on with Virgos? What's shaking and crack-a-lacking? What's happening with us? I think for me, it's going to be a great year. I hope it is. I always like even numbers. So, and I don't know, just 21 was, I was so ready for it to be over with. So, ready to start fresh and new. Okay. I'm going to move these cards out of the way here. Because, here. Jesus. Put that there. And I'm getting it now, like with the angles. I don't know, y'all have it down pat. The readers that are the good ones that I watch and all. So I get it, you know. I'm getting used to sort of the angles. So let's see what the first card is. Okay. Virgos. The first card is Submerged Emotions. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. So that's our first card. Let's, I was going to say, you know, what's our energy? I want to know what our energies are tonight. So let's pull 3 or 4 cards, see what we get. Right now we're, Ooh, I had two cards that popped out, so let's see what they are. Because I'm going also with the find your purpose, slow down. I mean, obviously, for some of us, not all of us, we're, gotta be here, go, 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 do, have to do this, have to do that, just not taking enough time. Somebody in our energy or somebody surrounding, for some of us, there's somebody that's closed off, keeps to themselves maybe, or just doesn't really. They're almost like, maybe even think of a cardboard cutout. You just don't really get anything. When really they're saying that this someone's feelings run really deep, but they're concealed. Okay, so the second card we got is called New View. Seeing things from a higher perspective. It's so true for me. When you ascend to your higher self, it's, at least for me, it's empowering. It's so, because I'm just not my old self at all. And when I catch myself going back to old patterns, my new self grabs me and says, hey, it makes me stop, like literally stop. Think about this for a second. Why am I feeling this way? Or what am I getting ready to do? Or, so anyway, so that's our second card. And then I did. I pulled 4. So, okay. Oh, great. I didn't even think about that people even still, this black magic. Shocker. It's only been in the collective reads for over a year. Someone has been using dark magic. I don't know. This has just been an eye-opener that people even still did this stuff. And it also screams weakness. Weakness to a person, that they'd have to manipulate or use magic to, and not think that there's not going to be repercussions, or to mess with people in their lives that you don't even know, or to just mess with people. I mean, how are you entitled to do this kind of stuff? So my message is return to sender tenfold. I am in shock that, again, I don't know. I just, yes, I know with traditions and voodoo and stuff like that, but I just didn't realize how prevalent it is. And of course, I guess I'm understanding black magic could be even just you having dark thoughts about something, or somebody maybe is walking down the hall and you purposely trip them. I don't know. But it oozes weak. And the fourth card I picked out of the middle of the deck is relax. Clear your mind. I cannot stress how important that is, even if it's 5 minutes right before you go to bed or in the evening time. Turn off all your devices and, like I said, light that candle and look at the flame for a minute, just in silence, or You know, just listening to the wind and hearing the wind chimes, it's calming. Take in a big deep breath and blow it out. Purge the mind. So now let's do some clarifications. It's I'm definitely getting the feel though of the busyness. Like this is busy, active, a lot going on. And I do, for me, this is just kind of this is kind of negative. I mean, it's negative, toxic, low vibrational. I don't really like that it's in the Virgo read, but it's been sort of popping up in everybody's reads, all the signs, because again, I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody's manipulating the energies all the time or dominating it. Like there's some kind of entitlement to these, there's no other people going through various other scenarios. It's got to be this all the time. So let's do clarifying. I've got the Seers deck and see what let's see what comes up with the submerged emotions. And remember, you guys, Virgos, we overthink or overanalyze. I don't know. I'm such a deep thinker. So I don't even realize I'm, I guess, in thought sometimes. But I've always been like that. But okay, so the Page of Wands came out. And, the wands are, wait, can you see it? Okay. Sorry. I like this illustration very much. Wands are the, like the fire, the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there could be someone, some energies of Aries, or, we could definitely be talking about a Sagittarius or Leo. And the wands also, they're about growth, creativity. I mean, she just looks so happy and on her way. And pages are young, So, and that is under this submerged emotions. And so that could even be maybe somebody that's young or younger, or, even like a teenager. Maybe even early 20s. It could be somebody that's maybe a little immature in the way that they think and act. So let's see. Let's get another clarification card. And I'm just trying out and liking a bunch of different decks and stuff, There'll be some that I use a lot more than I do But I like using the different ones. Like I haven't really popped out the spirit animal oracles. By the way, let's just do a sweep around with the Ovilus and see if there is any words, anything that the Ovilus or picks up on energy.
Jupiter. Lady.
Wow. It said Jupiter and lady. Can you guys see that? Let's see. So the Jupiter, I would instantly think are like some kind of, see, I'm not real good with knowing all the different houses and the planets and the phases of the different things and...
Candle. Gas.
Okay, so it said candle and gasp. But with it saying Jupiter, there's got to be some kind of phase, like we're in the new moon of whatever. So that's interesting, that it said Jupiter. And some signs are probably ruled by Jupiter. See, I think this is cool. I mean, if you guys are liking
Salt. Spoon.
Whoa. Okay, it said assault and spoon. Okay, maybe there was like a fight over silverware at a cafeteria. Who knows? All right, let's pull another card and we'll see if the Ovilus picks up anything else. Okay, so new view. New view I picked was the Four of Cups. You can see, wait, sorry. And as you can see by the illustration, Four Cups is sort of, you have enough, and you're sort of stagnant. You're like not going anywhere. So, well, you know what? I'm going to have to stop and start this because it's going to cut off soon. So let me start this right back up. Okay, Virg. Sorry, now I see what y'all are talking about with the phone. I had to stop it because of the file size or whatever. But anyway, we have the Four of Cups. And as you can see, she's like, I have enough. And here I just sit. I don't know, she just looks bored, stagnant. Now, this is putting under the card of new view, having a different outlook. So that's, saying to me, lift your spirits. Have a different outlook now that you're in a different, higher feeling, a higher knowledge of yourself. Do something about it. Don't sit there and be stagnant. Good old black magic card coming up next here. My response is, I feel I have a bright light and I am vibrating high, and hopefully that light will repel any darkness. Okay, so the next one is the Ace of Swords. I love these cards too. I love the illustrations. Let me see if that... Now, the sword sign at a general statement, swords represents intelligence, intellect. I think it's also the sign of like a communication, and logic. And Ace of Swords, I think Ace of Swords are the air signs. And that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And it looks like she's got her crown chakra, beaming with light, which is awesome to be put with black magic, which is dark. Let's see.
Rate. Sift. Heavy.
Rate, sift, and heavy. Well, hopefully for rate, you guys will give me a like. And sift, maybe that's meaning, this is like continued. I was going to say, if it's a heavy read, Roger. If it's a heavy read, like deep or intense, sift through it and make it lighter, or sift through it and get through the bullshit. And Roger could be like, okay, Roger out. All right, let me put that down. Let me do one last card. Now, I do see I was trying to make, that's weird. I'm trying to make the videos not as long, but I'm also getting into the reads, and so, yeah, it's going to be long. Because I want to pull out a few, these last two decks that I had. But this one wanted to come out. Wow. The Ace of Cups. Again, I love the illustrations. And as you can see, she's holding her cup with her heart in it. Now, cups are represented by the water signs, which are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And cups, they represent like sex, relationships, emotions. And that would go for the last card over here. Maybe, did I move this somehow? Which is right there. So let me pull this. Now I'm trying to speed it up a little bit, but I'm going to stick to what I wanted to do. This next deck I love. Now, you've heard me say, and I will always, so I love this deck. I love vintage pictures. In fact, I've got a Lenore deck, Oracle deck, that's awesome. But I love this deck and the illustrations. So let's see what they have to tell us for us Virgos. For the second day, for this upcoming couple days here in January 2022. I'm just going to pick one. Now, actually, it was in reverse, but it says widower. So maybe he's not a widower yet, or she, with it being reversed. Don't know if it's happened or about to happen, or maybe it's, good news and there's better news. Let's see. Let me just pick another one because I keep not dropping one. Consolation. So I am picking up that there's grieving. I have a feeling that there is been some kind of that's coming in blurred there. Consolation. Sorry about that. He's got a book open. He's looking for consolation, and that goes under like a new view, being stagnant. What's going on, Virgos? Let's see what else comes out or wants to. Sorry if I bop the camera. All right, I'm just going to pick one. And we have a foe. Look at the depiction. It's like being so two-faced, or, because this is an enemy. But look at the expression. And that goes under black magic, and the opposite, the Ace of Swords. So it sounds like for some, and again, it's not going to resonate for everybody, there's maybe some kind of grieving. Someone might be very ill. I mean, of course, we have a lot going on in the world. And there's just have a different and higher perspective of things, whatever's thrown at you. Beware of like enemies, people that like might be two-faced and stab you in the back, or turn their back on you, or whatever the case. And let's see what this final card is. I haven't dropped one, so I'm just going to pick one. And it is room. So, I don't know if maybe for some of you Virgos, you've got roommates that are two-faced, or that, you just might want to be careful. Could be a spouse even, like a marriage. And at the house, so yeah. Room. Ooh, it could be like a hospital room. If someone's sick and about to pass. It could be, making more room, decluttering, cleaning up, with it being the new year. Let's, I'm proud of my little deck here I made, but it is my first one. So I'll be making some others, but, you know, I just kind of put these together and, you know, I guess you'll always be sort of attached to your first deck that you make. So let's see what other messages we might have for our Virgos. We've got a lot of different things going on. I definitely getting, there's just different energies. I'm feeling like there's maybe some stagnation and boredom, to have a different outlook. Um, you know, if you keep emotions inside, you don't really get anywhere. Be careful of your friends. Be careful. Energy vampire. Sorry. Sorry. Energy vampire. Being around somebody that just drains you of your energy, of, you know, their problems or their drama. I'm having sort of flashbacks all my life. You know, I always had that friend that it would always be about their problem. And then if they did even say, well, how are you doing? It would revert right back to them and their problems. And by the end of the night, on my way home, I'm so drained. You know what I mean? Like, but I also would spend time too trying to help. And then them not really listening to the advice or whatever, or do their own thing, and then regret it later and come back sobbing saying I should have listened. Let's see real quick if the obvious.
Truth.
Wow. It says window and truth. And I kind of got a little tingle because it's sort of validating that I must be saying the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, energies. Thank you, my angels. That made me feel good. Okay. Let's do another one of mine here. All right. All right, I should just pick one. Oh, this one on top almost fell out. Temptation. Ooh, and that's on the row where, you know, definitely, you know, have a new view and look at things differently. And someone that's sort of stagnating and bored, okay with what they have, but, you know, consolation, wants something, and now temptation. So, for some, it could be too, if you're, you know, just watch your temptations, because you know, it's just these two cards are sort of giving more of a downer kind of, you know, like consolation. It could also be sort of greedy ness, like what am I gonna get? Let me see what else comes out. Oop. This came out. Playing the victim. I don't know about you guys, but I've had plenty of friends that they always played the victim. It was always someone else's fault. It was always, they just always played the victim. After a while, talk about draining. That gets old. It's like crying wolf. We'll just pick one more of these cards, and then we'll pick a few charms to close the reading out. Overall, Virgo, though, it's a pretty good read. I mean, it's basically the overall read for me. The overall message is, be careful of energies and people around. I mean, we've got a lot of different energies, and you just got to be careful and be aware. Have your intuition high. This last card was do not overthink. Once again, I can relate. It's on the row with room. Maybe, some of y'all are in your rooms. Get out. Remember, Virgos, we are earth sign. I love nature. Love it. So if you're able, medically, if you can get out and just breathe 5 minutes of fresh air, maybe open a window. Oh, wow. The ovulus, the window. But open the window and listen to the birds. That's angels, God, singing, talking, the birds. I was just showing window, but it's not picking up any other words right now. So, let us do a few charms, right? I love them. I think they're cool. So, let's see. Let's pick out, I'm just going to pick out, well, okay, I just picked them out. One of them is a key. I'm going to put the key on the top oracle one about tapping into your spiritual power. Think of a key going into a lock and turning it, and this is an old-timey key, so, it would be the keyhole. You can't really see it. But to, open up the spiritual power. Oh, wow. Because I love owls. Love owls. This is an owl. Owls are very wise. Very wise. So happy to see it. And I'm going to put it on this other oracle, the Find Your Purpose. So we'll put the owl there. Although you know what? I actually would like to put it on New View, because New View is seeing things from a higher perspective. And the owl, you're older, wiser. Whoops. And I need to watch my minutes. I know this is long. I'm sorry. We've got the Eiffel Tower from Paris. So you could take it as romantic, traveling. Let's put it on the Ace of Cups. And then the last one is a mermaid. Put it like that, yeah. And I'm going to put it on the submerged emotion, because submerged is prevalent. Well, so all in all, like I said, you know, there's a lot of busyness here going on. Be careful, be aware, always be, you know, I'm always perceptive. Always trust your intuition. And, oh, let's see real quick as we go out from the reading. Is there anything else? It's not picking up anything. Well, I'll, until next time, everyone, love and light. Sending out healing vibes. Find your strength. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Love, love, and light. Stay on the high vibration side. Definitely meditate. Feel the love of our hermit channel here. And love. And I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.